We're calling it the Kessling Intermediate Campus, but it houses two schools that are joined together with some shared space. One side, the current Kessling campus is being renovated, and it will be called the Kessling Intermediate School, and it will house the 5th and 6th graders incoming. The other side that I'm going to be the principal of, the 7-8 building, is going to be called LaPorte Middle School. And that's, if you go by, that's the big construction. It looks like a giant V. That's going to house all of our 7th and 8th graders. And we're going to have shared space in the cafeteria, the media center, some large gyms, the elective classes. We share elective teachers. However, the academics are going to be, the 5th and 6th graders will be solely in that one building. They have separate entrances, separate offices, but we do have some shared space. So Mr. Williamson will be the principal of the 5-6 building. So we're super excited about it. Can I tell a little bit about some of the changes, or should I wait on that?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Very excited because we are going to be able to do some things that have never been done in the middle school in LaPorte before. And I actually don't know any middle schools that are doing what we are doing, and I've done some research on this because trying to schedule it has been keeping me awake at night, but we'll figure it out.
What is it?
We are allowing our students to choose elective classes. Our 7th and 8th grade students will be allowed to choose their electives for the first time. Their academics will be placed based on their abilities and you know how well they're doing and what they need to do, but then they also get to choose electives. And we're offering some electives that we've never offered before, which are also really exciting. For instance, we're offering some agriculture classes. And one of the agriculture classes can earn a high school credit for kids before they get to high school. We're going to be offering Spanish for the 7th and 8th graders, and they'll take first semester Spanish. High school Spanish will be offered in 7th grade, and then second semester in 8th grade, and when they complete it, they will have a high school credit for Spanish. We're offering a class called Preparing for College and Careers that has been traditionally offered as for freshmen. They'll be offered in 8th grade, and that's also for high school credit. So the kids can end up having 2 or 3 credits depending on what they take when they go to high school.
My wife's not going to be happy with this. Are you trying to get my daughter out of our house quicker to college? Because my wife already cries about her going to college, and she's in 5th grade. So no,
that's not the intent. The intent is to address something new that's happened in the state called the career pathways. And that's another way to get a diploma in the state of Indiana. And it's to give kids exposure to things that they might be interested in ahead of time to help them kind of think about what types of careers they might be interested in and try some things first to get them aligned with their choices in the high school and make that transition a better transition. So they're going to be allowed to try some things ahead of time and have some options that they haven't had before. We're going to also have a lot of STEM kind of courses, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And we have a class called robotics, and we are going to have a class that's called computer science for innovators and makers, which is coding and things like that. We're going to have a medical detectives class.
Detectives?
Detectives.
That's fascinating.
And they're all through the Project Lead the Way type classes, and we have teachers that are going to be going through trainings to do these things, and kids are going to be allowed to try some really interesting things and really kind of figure out what it is that they're going to be passionate about, and hopefully that'll help them make better choices as they move into the high school. That's the idea. We're working closely with the high school staff to try to decide how we're going to do things.